Hey guys, what's up? This is Matthew Davis, me once again. Sorry, it's been almost 2 weeks. It's just, I kind of wanted to take a little break since I'm not going to make my best of the year list, best movies of the year list, until next month, later next month. I decided to take a short break, catch up on some games that I haven't finished, spend some more time with my family. I just got back from my dad's house after a weekend, so yeah. But I decided, since there were actually so many movies that I saw in the theater that I actually haven't reviewed, and I actually would have liked to review, but I didn't really feel like fully doing in-depth reviews on them. So what I'm going to do is, since I did this before in an episode of Chat with Matt, I'll be doing little tiny reviews. They're not really full in-depth reviews. I'm just going to rate the movies, what I thought, what I liked about them, what I didn't like about them. Not a whole lot. I'm just going to give you guys my quick thoughts. I have 6 movies right here that I saw in the past few months. I don't know why. It's just not many people have talked about these films, and that's a shame because most of these movies that I saw are actually really good. Yeah, I put notes on my new tablet that I got for Christmas, so I don't forget. I can write notes now. So yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. So yeah, I saw all these in the theaters. Some of these were already streaming. Some of these were Netflix movies. Some of them you can stream on Netflix right now. In fact, I think almost all of these you can stream now. Almost all of them. But yeah, anyways, first movie is Trials of the Chicago 7. I'm going to give that movie a 4.5 out of 5. It was incredible. I really like the storyline. It's based on real events, and the way they tell the story in different perspectives was really engaging. It has a really fantastic cast. Everybody did a really fantastic job. The way it closes out, though, kind of iffy on, but hey, it's still one of the best of the year so far for me. So I don't know why I didn't do a review of that movie. Somebody actually asked me if I was going to do a review of that movie or if I've seen the movie, and I did. I actually saw it the same day I saw Love and Monsters. I don't know why I just didn't do a double movie review. It's just I didn't think I'd had too much to say about it, and but I think I actually did. Now that I think about it, I could have, but I only watched it one time, so I can't. I could have watched it again, but yeah, but it's an incredible film. Definitely watch it. Okay, a movie I saw Halloween Day. Most of you probably haven't heard of this one. It's called Come Play. It's a horror film about a silent boy who supposedly makes friends with this creature thing. I forgot what it was called, Kyle or something. It actually wasn't too bad of a movie. So I'd probably give it maybe a 3.5. I was kind of surprised. Though there are some times where it could be kind of cheesy, and mainly when the kids watching SpongeBob. I didn't really feel scared when SpongeBob came on, and it does have quite a bit of cliches, like the father not believing what's going on right now. But I really liked the way it ended. It really had a solid conclusion, and it left me invested throughout the entire film. Well, not the ending, because the ending is just the last part. But yeah, I actually kind of do recommend it. It's definitely not a perfect horror film. There were definitely better horror films to come out, but hey, give it a watch. It's not too bad of a film. A horror movie I can say I absolutely really enjoyed was The Dark and the Wicked. I accidentally spelled shocked in here. The Dark and the Wicked. That's a movie that honestly not many people have actually talked about. I saw it in the theater. It was really engaging. I don't remember a whole lot. I just remember it was very slow, but it was very in depth. I thought the last act was really shocking, and I saw myself really enjoying, and felt like it was starting to get under my skin a little bit at certain parts. I'll probably give that movie a 4 out of 5. It's definitely worth a watch. I could say it's probably one of the most overlooked horror films of 2020. Definitely give it a watch. Next up, I saw this a few days after Christmas. It's the Italian version. The live action, one of the new live action remakes to Pinocchio. This is a foreign film. It's an English dubbed film with foreign actors. I'm gonna give that a 4 out of 5. I was really genuinely surprised. If you're expecting it to be more like the Disney film, then that's not what you're gonna get. I think they're already remaking the Disney film. But it's, I can say for the story of Pinocchio, it was definitely very faithful. It does get pretty creepy at some parts. It's rated PG-13, but there's not like any blood or intense moments or anything like that. So honestly, I'm not sure why it's PG-13. It's a visually stunning film. Though I will say I didn't like the last act as much as how it worked in the Disney film, but hey, it still, I mean, it does have a happy end, and for the most part, it's bittersweet, but it left a good feeling in me after watching it. Okay, so yeah, don't really know what more there is to talk about that, but yeah, if you haven't seen that one, I actually recommend it. It's pretty solid. Next up is a movie I actually saw yesterday. Since I'm doing all these, I might as well put this in here too. News of the World with Tom Hanks. It's playing in select theaters. It's going to be streaming on Netflix on February 10th. Such a fantastic movie. I'm going to give that a 4.5 out of 5. Tom Hanks is spectacular in the movie. The girl that played Johanna, I forgot what her name was, but I really dug the relationship between them. It left me emotionally invested with the story and stuff like that. How it takes place after the events of the Civil War or during the Civil War. I'm not sure. I'm not much into into history that much, but when it comes to films that feels truly like they were made for cinema with tense moments and stuff like that, I was generally thrilled. I saw it with my dad. We were both really genuinely surprised by it. So yeah, definitely check that one out. And last but certainly not least, in fact, I probably saved the best for last, Rainey's Black Bottom. Now, this is a film based off, of course, Ma Rainey, but it focuses a lot on Chadwick Boseman's character as well. And for it being one of Chadwick Boseman's very last performances ever, I can say he definitely gave it his all. I think he definitely deserves a Best Actor nomination, even though, if he does win it, then he's not going to be there to earn it. But hey, that's like with Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight. But he was incredible. When it came to, I can say that's one of his, probably top 2 greatest performances I've ever seen in a film. Right next to Black Panther. I was really engaged by it. The storyline, it was fantastic, and the fact that, it gets really tense near the end, which was something that I was not expecting at all. I kind of liked it. It's kind of like how I felt at the end of Promising Young Woman, but the more I think about it, the more better that it got for me, okay? So, yeah, definitely check that one out. It's streaming on Netflix right now. I saw that on Christmas Eve with my mom. Both really enjoyed it. I probably enjoyed it more. But, yeah, it's definitely going to be pretty high on my best of the year list. And it's not that long, too. It's only an hour and 30 minutes, but it's surprisingly well-paced. It just flew by, super fast. But, yeah, so I enjoyed all these movies. I know I could have seen other films too. I could have seen Monster Hunter, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna save my money on that film. Yeah, hey, there's still more movies coming up that I will try and review. I mean, I haven't reviewed a film that was officially released in 2021 yet. But I will, this weekend, I'm really looking forward to checking out The Little Things with Rami Malek, Denzel Washington, and Jared Leto. I'm really looking forward to checking that film out. It's streaming both on HBO Max and in theaters. If it's well received enough, then I'll go see it in the theater. If not, then I'll stream it on HBO Max. It's just really going to depend, because there's another movie that I think is coming out this week. I think is coming out next week, called Saint Maud. I really wanted to check that film out. I'm not sure if it'll count as a 2021 release but that's a film I've been waiting forever to see, and I cannot wait to see that. So yeah. Sorry if I didn't go fully in depth. I'm just giving you guys quick thoughts on what I thought of some of these movies. Just thought I'd catch up on some before I make my best of the year list. So yeah. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.